Hello everyone and welcome. This is your teacher Lisa Ramos presenting the creation of our official website, EnglishLanguageHub.com. In this page you will find many different resources for practicing the English skills such as reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Please let me introduce our teachers and staff so you can know them better. At the beginning we have Mr. Rafael Velez, Principal. Mr. Rafael Velez being an English teacher for over 11 years with a plenty experience as educator and plenty of courses and seminars done, awarded by the Ministry of Education. Then we have Mr. Naum Hueso. He's a teacher's coordinator. He's from El Salvador, over 15 years experience at multiple prestigious institutions in our country and his country, demonstrating his commitment to lifelong learning and teaching process. Then we have Ms. Luz Angelica Cervera. She's Ecuadorian, an English teacher with an English degree that has taught since 2009 at different level institutions, and she has held different leadership roles as academic coordinator, department director, and also being part of the executive council at different school institutions. Last but not least, I would like to talk about me, Lisa Ramos. Being an English teacher since 2010, I've worked for different academic institutions, public and particular schools, and at higher level I have taught at UNEMI's English modular system. Right? And currently I work for the Ministry of Education at the emblematic educative unit in my hometown, Milagro, which is called Jose Maria Velasco Ibarra, starting at the International Baccalaureate program and currently working for the General Unified Baccalaureate. We are the teacher's staff and we will be glad to lead you over this digital learning adventure. Please be welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Rafael Velez. I am from group number 9. I'm going to talk about the background of our project. This lesson is for teenagers from 13 to 15 years old. They are in 10th grade middle school. The background for our students are beginners, likely in a formal private institution called John Dedek. These students are very good at English, so they usually get good grades. They have innovative and creative idea. Most of our students know English well enough to read short text, to find the main idea, to find the key point, but they want to get better at writing. So they want to improve their punctuation, they want to improve grammar, they want to improve vocabulary and word order. They really want to improve the English skill in order to get an A2 English diploma. So they are very excited to get it, but at the same time they are quite worried. For that reason, they want to start straight away with the lessons. I know my student for quite a long time, and I have seen the change. I have seen the positive way they are looking English as a second language. They are more involved, and they are recognize that English is so important for them nowadays. Since last week, we usually have 3 hours classes, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But for next week, we are going to have 5 hours lesson class to have extensive practice about reading, about writing, about grammar. And I trust my students, they can do the best they can to achieve the A2 diploma. On the other hand, I'm very excited and I'm very happy with the module model we had in our master degree class, which allow me to learn new things to apply in my classroom, like reading, writing skill, the listening skill, the speaking skill. All that I achieve, all that I learn, I'm going to share to my student in my classroom. And I would like to thank my teacher to give me the opportunity to know more about all those skills. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hello, Miss. My name is Naungwe. So I'm going to be explaining the website that we have created. The name of the website is English Language Hub. And in the website, we have different parts. In the first part, we have welcome. Let me read it for you. Welcome to the English Language Hub, a dynamic online space where learning English is fun, engaging, and effective. Designed especially for teenagers, a platform combines games, real life simulations, group discussions, and creative challenges to strengthen listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. Through interactive activities like role plays, debates, storytelling, and digital tools, students gain confidence while mastering the language in a natural way. Whether preparing for exams, improving fluency, or just loving English, our adaptive approach keeps teens motivated and excited to learn. Join us and turn language practice into an adventure. So this is the welcome that we have for the students. And then we have a demo class. Let me play it for you a little bit about this class. So that is our demo class. And then we have, this is the logo that we have, English Language Hub, and that's the website, englandhub.com. And then we have the teachers that are working in this in this academy, let's say. And as Lister described us, this is what we have. And then we have the different activities. We have the reading, the listening, the writing, and the speaking. So let's go ahead and click on one of the links that we have. As you see, it direct us to the activities. And then we have the first activity, a message to a new friend. So there in this part, students can work reading a direct message on social media to practice and improve your reading skills. So this is for reading. Then we have the reading part where there we have a preparation. We have some questions there, and then the reading part, the students read it, and then the task. There you have the task, the different options that you can choose. So you choose this one, and then you do it. And then we have the reading task number 2. You can just click on the option and the discussion. So that is the first part that we have. Let's close it. And then we have the listening. Then there you have a listening part, and it is an invitation to a party. As you see, all the task or the activities that we have are real life activities. There you have. Hopefully, you will be able to listen. Okay, there you have it. Hopefully you could listen. If not, you can go to the link and check the activities that we have. We have the transcript where you can read it at the same time that you are listening. The activity number 1 that you can choose, move it, and then you have the task number 2, and then the discussion. Let's close it and then let's go to the writing part. There you have the writing part. If you click it and it says my last holiday. Then we have the activities here. First we have the preparation. Let's say the vocabulary we are going to use. Then you use it here. If this is an adjective or nouns or linking words, let's say supermarket, that's a noun, or an adjective, beauty, what is it? And then you choose it. This is not beauty for this one, but let's say that is for me. And then we have the reading part. You can read it. The tips, try to make your writing interesting for the reading, or I mean things that you need to follow. Then we have the task, the writing, and then some options that you can choose. There we have 3 activities, and so on, and the discussion. So that's the way that it's prepared. Then we have the speaking part. In this option, you are going to be like checking some activities, reading, but then you have the option to listen here the activity as well. You can print it, download it, and you will be speaking. And as well, we're going to use an application where you're going to be recording that is already there. Then here, if you see this part, we have Bukaru. You click on it, and what you have learned, you are going to record it. And there you have. You click on it, and you can record what you are going to be speaking. Okay. So there you have. Then you can save it and then send it. We also have some extra activities, like we have a test your English level, and there you can see I've been working on it. You can see this. I mean, it's like a test, but you can level, or you can see what your level is. Okay, and then we have another options here. An explanation, test your English level, and this is English Language Hub. Thank you so much, Miss, for listening and watching this website, and God bless you.
Good morning, Miss. This is Luz Cervera. In this presentation, I am going to explain briefly the authentic materials we used. We have explored the usage of authentic materials in English language teaching, tailored to develop the 4 basic skills on A2 students level. As we know, authentic materials are real-world resources, not specifically designed for teaching. They are directed to the real-life students' communication. At the moment to integrate all these materials, we thought to create dynamic, engaging, and funny lessons for our students. We have added some interesting aspects about the authentic materials. For instance, real-world relevance. Our students were exposed to a natural language use, different accents, and diverse cultural contexts, preparing them for everyday interactions. Motivation boost. Students feel a sense of achievement when understanding real English. The authentic material we use in reading was selected from the British Council page. The name of the activity was A Message to a New Friend, in which you have to read the text and complete the activities. All these exercises are in our webpage called englandhub.com. The same case with listening and speaking. The authentic material we used were based on skills integration. Some tasks and activities were combined. By way of illustration, in speaking we have discussing steps, find someone who speaks English every day, answer different questions about real-life topics. This authentic material was selected from the page ISL Collective. In the case of listening, we also adapt the resource and got it from the British Council page. The activity was called an invitation party, in which students have to listen to some fun messages talking about directions to complete the exercises. In writing, the authentic material used was also from a British Council page, and the activity was called My Last Holiday and was adapted to the reality of our students, in which they had to use adjectives to describe and organize their ideas to write a short paragraph and complete the task. The characteristics of the materials that we used for A2 learners were accessible and challenging at the same time. The key features include visual support as videos, some visuals to aid listening comprehension, and more. We invite you, Miss, to visit our webpage. Our authentic materials was adapted for the students' needs and contains interactive tasks, cultural familiarity, and more. And as I said before, they were focused on the 4 skills. We conclude saying that the authentic materials used transform our students from passive learners into active participants. So, why to choose our authentic materials? Easy. Our curated resources stand out because they align with A2 competencies. The content is filtered for complexity, is challenging but not overwhelming. Include scaffolding tools to support independent learning. Promote skills integration, combining skills. Save time for teachers. They are ready to use with clear objectives and assessment tips. In just 5 minutes, we have seen how our authentic materials create vibrant, effective lessons for A2 learners. By selecting our authentic materials, we are not just teaching a language, we are equipping learners to thrive in the real-world situations with confidence and competence. Thanks, Miss. Bye.
Hello, my name is Naum Hueso. I am from El Salvador, but I moved to Ecuador 2 years ago. I have been teaching for over 15 years in the schools and also in some academies. It has been such a blessing to be able to give the knowledge to people that want to learn a new language. Today, I am going to speak a little bit about authentic materials and why authentic materials is perfect for learning English. Now, authentic materials are real-life texts, videos, podcasts, and other resources that are created for native English speakers, not for language learners. That's why it makes it interesting for language learners. Let's say the people that are learning a new language beside the mother tongue that they have. Now, using authentic materials can be beneficial for learning English in several ways. Let's see some ways that we can be benefit with. Now, in a contextual learning, authentic materials provide a context for language learning, making it more meaningful. So that word, it is a powerful word, meaningful and engaging. So what it makes authentic material interesting is that all the materials are meaningful. So it has something to say. Let's say that are meaningful for their lives. Now, in real life language, authentic materials expose learners to real life language. What do I mean with this? Now, we use idioms, we use colloquialism and cultural references. Now, it improves your comprehension. By doing this, authentic materials can help learners to improve their comprehension skills as they force to understand language context. Okay, now also increase motivation. Authentic materials can be more interesting and motivating for learners as they are often relevant to their interests and needs. So it's something that get focused, or the people or the youth or the adolescents, is something that they are interested in. Let's say like influencers, like artists, singers, or as well articles, can be a science article. So, but this is a real life material. Now, also it has some cultural insight. Authentic materials can provide insight into the culture. So, what do I mean? It's like if you are like the person, but you don't live, let's say, in the United States, England, but the authentic materials transport you to the country. Now, what examples of authentic materials we have? We have new articles, like online news articles, such as those that you see or you watch on TV, like BBC News, the New York Times, videos on YouTube. You know, the influencers like Mr. Beast, or the influencers that they have in the United States. Podcasts on various topics such as news, cultural, or entertainment. We also have social media. In this case, we can also follow some influencers, and by checking their state, or what they are thinking about, all this it can these are authentic materials. Now, tips for using authentic materials. What do you need to understand for using these authentic materials? Now, you need to choose materials that you are interested in. Select materials aligned with your interests and needs. As well, start with simple materials. I know maybe you are like in a level, not a high level. You are not going to get a higher level material. It means that you are going to choose one that are below to you. And then while you are growing on your knowledge, the authentic material is going to be like more complex. Now use subtitles or transcriptions on the videos, so you know what they are speaking about. Take notes and discuss. That's something important. Why? Because let's say that you are in a class and you are going to discuss about something. Maybe you got one idea, but your partner got another idea. If you discuss, if you speak, you are going to understand in a better way. Now, just a little reflection about authentic materials. Authentic materials are engaging with making the language learning more engaging and enjoyable. That's the word, enjoyable. Because you are not just reading something because you have to. You are reading it because you love to read it. Also, authentic materials provide real life language. As I was saying, we got some idioms, we got some slangs that they can use. Now, I hope this video gives you an idea of why you need to use authentic materials. Thank you for listening and watching. Have a good day.